accepts Allah, I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the messenger of Allah. Ramadan Mubarak one more time. And let's start again. Assalamu alaikum. Are you guys fasting? Why? It's Ramadan now. Okay, just let me tell you, today we have a very special day. Yes, this is the second day of Ramadan, and alhamdulillah, the iftar today is sponsored by Dr. Rahim, and actually we owe him a lot as a community, and for me as an Imam, I owe him a lot. And actually, for those who know the history of this masjid, and we are so proud. We are so proud and honored to have Dr. Rahim as the president of Islamic Center of Richey. So you can please give him a round of applause, thanking him for everything that he does. And actually, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, because when you have a man who is leading the ship of a masjid, the ship of a cooperation and non-profit organization, with wisdom and good approach to the whole community, this is actually something we appreciate. And for that day is very touching to my heart, especially that we are making lots of du'as to Mom Asri. May Allah shower her with His mercy, Allahumma ameen. And for lots of sisters here, and Sister Bilqis, and our sister, Sister Gail, and Dr. Parveen, and for the early generation of the masjid, they know Sister Asri. And actually, for the young generations, it's my mission to mention this, because Allah said, وَلَا تَنْسَوْا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ, and do not forget the favors amongst each other, with her beautiful smile, with her heart, the kindness that she had. When I came to this masjid, of course my parents weren't here. I'm so honored and pleased to have my parents for the first time, alhamdulillah, to attend the iftar. And I want you please to share that and give them a round of applause to my parents too. So alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and I remember when I came and she embraced me with her smile, with her kindness. And I remember her tears when I was in the time of difficulties. And she hugged my life. She said, do not worry. If you do not have your mother, I am your mother. And I remember when we visited her in her house, and she hugged my wife, and my wife told me, when we drive back to our house, she said, I felt exactly like my mother is hugging me. So today, yes, we are saddened that she is not with us. Yes, we are missing her smile. For me personally, I'm missing her smile. But I can tell you, wallahi, always we remember her in our du'as. She is the woman that I can proudly say that our community, our young generations, she is the woman that she used to carry the tiles of the masjid on her shoulders to help in building this masjid. May Allah shower her with His mercy. And may Allah forgive her sins. And let her enter Jannah with her those. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. And as I can give the message to Dr. Rahim, yes, we understand your feelings today, but we are your family. And we are here for you. Yes, you feel how much that you are missing her. especially when we remember Sister Afsari, and every time, you know, even my kids, whenever we go to visit the graveyards, the first graves that they run to, the grave of Mom Afsari. And I'm not here to say a secret. I'm not here to give a secret. The day that my wife had the miscarriage and we had a baby, we lost the baby. I carried the baby on my hands and I did not have a spot. A young baby fetus. And I wrapped the baby in a shower. You know what? I went to the cemetery. I wanted to find a spot to put my baby next to. I didn't find the spot better than to be next to Mom Afsari. So I put my baby next to her. I put my baby next to her grave because I felt secure. I said to myself, Allah knows. Maybe if one day I left this country and went back to my country, to Egypt, I will feel happy that my baby is next to Mom Afsari. That was my feeling. And I buried my baby alone. How difficult that was. But alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for everything. So, my brothers and sisters, I promise all of you that we will have a session of talking about how to build bridges, reconnecting with our kids. And I will explain throughout the entire month of Ramadan, every day, a portion of these sessions. It's like a family counseling. It is something that we all need. We have our kids, our children, even if they were elders, even if they grew up and they were married. Actually, we wanted this counseling because our kids, that's our life project. Imagine if you failed in bringing up your children. So nothing will matter. Even money, position, houses, cars, nothing would matter because the best thing in your life is to succeed in bringing up your children, raising them up good. And with what is happening right now on how people will look at the best way of raising up our children, to be honest, lots of parents have lost the direction, on how to raise up children. What's the criteria? What's the measurement? So I wanted my children to get the best of the certificates. I wanted my children to get the best of jobs, the good income, so they can have a big house. Do you think Islamically that is the best thing? Do you think that Islamically to focus only on their study? No. In Islam, you have first to put the seeds of Iman gently, nicely inside their hearts. You have to put the seeds of Iman, the relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So your son, my son, your daughter, my daughters, all of them are amana. What's amana mean? Amana is a trust. A trust. Allah had gifted us those children. Do you know how many people they didn't get this ni'mah, that they do not have children? We ask Allah to provide children for those who do not have children. It's a blessing to have kids, but how to deal with that blessing? Every day, inshallah, I will highlight one of the points, and I want our children to share the points with us. It's not only me speaking, but I want you to have discussions. If you have questions, raise up your hand. the mother did so and so. We collectively, as one family, we wanted to finish Ramadan, and we already built the bridges, the connections between us and our children. You know, there was a wise man. His name is Luqman. Who knows Luqman? Raise your hand. MashaAllah. Luqman, what's his title? Allahu Akbar. Luqman the wise. Luqman the wise. That tells you bringing up the children that needs wisdom. It needs wisdom. And I will give you one of the secrets. SubhanAllah. Like a long time ago, one of the scholars said that to me, and I just had Rahma, and Rahma was like 1 year or 2 years. So that man said that to me when I was in Saudi Arabia. He said 80% of the technique how to raise up your children, it implies in one word. What's that word? He said, at-taghaful. What is at-taghaful? At-taghaful means do not pay too much attention to their faults. Always praise the good deeds. Always give them confidence. No matter what, even if they fail, even if they make mistakes, do not be so critical. Do not be a person who is following the flaws of your children. Not to be picky on them. Even if they make mistakes, tell them, we are not angels. I am not an angel. Yes, we commit mistakes. We are human beings. If your child did not make mistakes, and you will teach him, so when you are going to teach him? So, inshallah, tomorrow, I will talk about the golden 3 sevens. Who knows the golden 3 sevens? Who remembers them? 1, 2, only 2. Muhammad knows, my son, mashallah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Dr. Yusuf pointing at somebody. I will consider you 7, mashallah. Mashallah. So, the golden 3 sevens, tomorrow, inshallah. Try to come early. If you miss the lecture, do not blame me. I will start almost 7:15. 7:15. Come early to know about the golden 3 sevens, inshallah. Then we will have a long journey about Sayyidina Luqman and his advice to his children or to his child. Let me go back now to the du'as, because this time is so precious. We have only 2 minutes. Then the surprise is that who is going to be adhan for today? My father. I will be more blessed and happy to introduce him for the adhan. Allahumma lakal hamdu ya Rabbana kama tuhibbu wa kama tarda. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma ighfir lana dhunubana wa israfana fi amrina wa thabbit aqdamana wa ansurna ala al-qawmi al-kafirin. Allahumma ighfir li ukhtana Afsali. اللهم ارحمنا برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين وادخلها الجنه يا رب العالمين. اللهم تقبل منا دعاءنا. اللهم تقبل منا صيامنا وقيامنا ودعاءنا وتضرعنا وتذللنا. اللهم يا ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا. اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين. اللهم انصر إخواننا في فلسطين. اللهم ثبت أقدامهم. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح